Have you ever wondered what made Hitler, the man who instigated World War II, so uniquely terrifying and fascinating at the same time? Today we pull back the curtain on one of history's most infamous figures. We're diving headfirst into a countdown of 10 mind-blowing facts about Adolf Hitler. These aren't your typical textbook tidbits, but rather, they're intriguing insights that paint a more nuanced picture of this formidable dictator. Prepare to delve into history and uncover the enigma that was Adolf Hitler. Without wasting time, let's begin. Starting at number 10, Hitler the artist. Yes, you heard that right. Before the world knew him as a dictator, Adolf Hitler was an aspiring painter. In his early years, he developed a passion for the arts and dreamed of becoming a professional artist. In his late teens, Hitler moved to Vienna in his late teens to pursue his artistic dreams. However, life had other plans. Hitler applied twice to the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, only to face rejection both times. This was a turning point in his life, setting him on a path that would change the course of history. His artistic aspirations were put aside, and the world would later come to know him as the Führer of the Third Reich. But who knows what course history might have taken had Hitler been accepted into art school. Moving on to number 9, Hitler's fear of cats and obsession with German shepherds. At number 9, we discover Hitler's peculiar phobia. Now, let's delve into this intriguing aspect of his personality. Adolf Hitler, the man who shook the world, had a rather unusual fear. Cats. Yes, you heard it right. Cats would give this dictator the creeps. However, his aversion to cats didn't extend to all animals. In fact, he had a deep affection for German shepherds. His pet, Blondie, was a German shepherd that was often by his side. Hitler's love for his dog was not just personal, but also served a political purpose. Blondie was frequently used in propaganda images to soften Hitler's public image, portraying him as an animal lover. This was a stark contrast to his fear of felines. This unusual fear of cats, paired with his love for German shepherds, paints an interesting picture of Hitler's complex personality. Number 8 takes us to Hitler's vegetarianism and his reasons behind it. At number 8, we unveil Hitler's dietary habits. Now, this might come as a surprise, but Adolf Hitler was a staunch vegetarian. Yes, you heard that right. The man, infamous for his brutalities, abstained from meat. His vegetarianism was not a result of his love for animals, rather it stemmed from his obsession with his health. He believed that a plant-based diet could protect him from the diseases that plagued his family, such as cancer and heart disease. And this wasn't just a private quirk of his. Hitler's vegetarianism was a significant part of his public image. He used it to portray himself as a compassionate and humane leader, a stark contrast to the image history remembers him by. He often discussed his dietary choices in his speeches, using his vegetarianism as a tool to manipulate public perception. Let us now move on to the top 3 most mind-blowing facts about Hitler. Number 3 on the list, Hitler's obsession with opera. Yes, you heard that correctly. Hitler was a passionate devotee of the arts, and opera was his most adored. Wagner's operas in particular held a special place in his heart. The grandeur and drama of these performances deeply influenced his political ideology, shaping his perception of the world and his role within it. Moving on to number 2, we find a more personal aspect of Hitler's life, his fear of dentists. Despite being a man who instilled terror in millions, Hitler himself was not immune to fear. In his case, it was dentophobia, the fear of dentists, that plagued him. This fear was so intense that it led to severe gum infections, as he would often postpone visiting the dentist until the last possible moment. And now we've reached the final and most astonishing fact in our countdown. Hold on to your seats, because this one is a real shocker. In 1939, Hitler, yes, Adolf Hitler, was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. The irony is almost unbelievable, isn't it? A man who would go on to cause such monumental destruction and loss was once considered for one of the world's most prestigious peace awards. These were our top 10 mind-blowing facts about Hitler. History indeed holds many surprises, doesn't it? And there we have it, 10 intriguing facts about one of history's most infamous figures. From unusual fears to vegetarianism, these revelations remind us of the complex tapestry that is history. So keep unraveling the threads. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring our incredible world.